click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Hello friends, welcome back to the subject of Machine Design 1. In our last video, we have seen the primary part of design of bolted joints of numerical number 3, where up till now, we have seen two different forces which will be responsible for the failure. The first one was the primary tensile force and the second one was secondary tensile force. In today's session, we are going to look at how they are going to affect the design part. We will select the proper material and at the end, we will select the proper bolt also. So let us begin with it. So the total tensile load that will be responsible for the failure, because we know that it's the combination of both the forces, will be their addition. So the value we had found out was Ft1 was 10 and Ft2, if you remember, was 34.48 kilonewton both, and therefore the Ft value becomes, the tensile force value becomes 44.48 kilonewton. Now thereafter approach is quite simple. We know that the maximum stress will be given by this particular formula, where this load will be the total load which is responsible. So this we will replace the force by Ft divided by area of cross section, where area of cross section will be given by pi by 4 dc square. So in short, we will be coming across the value of dc as of now, and therefore if I say this area I need to find out, that will be in terms of the product of the allowable stress and this particular inverse of the Ft. So that makes it A is equal to so whatever we are going to work out with this. But in order to know the allowable value of tensile stress, we should know the material. That is what we are going to do in the next slide. Material selection. Now students, you must have observed this. In some of the numerical we have started with material selection. In some of the numericals we have done it in the latter stage. The same thing we are doing here. It doesn't affect your design if you select the material in the beginning, at the end. Fine. So that's why we are going to do now. So let us go for the material selection. Again, I'll repeat that from PhD data book, you can refer to the section of 1.10 or 1.19, where you can find various applications of different materials. So from PSG 1.19 and 1.9 along with 1.10 will find various applications. So based on this application, we will say this is a material. Now we know that C20 is a grade of cast steel, and that's where the ductile material comes into picture. You can go through the different properties of this material from again PSG 1.9. You'll find that yield stress is given by we will have to select some factor of safety also. So basically factor of safety which are considered for bolts which are 3 to 5, we'll select one of them and we'll move ahead. So let us take FO is equal to 3, and that's why your applied one or the allowable one will become and the value comes out to be Now since it's a ductile material, we know that there is a relation again. So if I solve this value, it becomes millimeter square. So this is what the material selection is all about. So we are going to use both these values in order to design the further part of the bolt. Selection of the bolt. Now when a selection comes into picture, we need to consider the area of cross section also. Now we already know this particular equation, we have written it down, which we had converted to you already know that the tensile load is equal to, and this particular allowable value we have right now found out was 86.667. As we solve this particular thing, we have got only one unknown, which we get is, so value of DC comes out to be, now we again know that this is not a standard value, we may have to increase it, but before that we will use this relation between DC and the nominal diameter. Therefore your nominal diameter somewhere comes around, again we'll refer to PSG, where we'll select the bolt, the preferred size of bolt. The next value which is available is, and hence a final selection becomes M30. We already know this particular nomenclature for computer aided machine drawing, and that's why we will select M30 as the desired bolt. Therefore, M30 should be the bolt that should be used in this particular design aspect. So there we complete our numerical. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to Ekeeda.